Which component alone requires direct network access to etcd in a secure Kubernetes cluster configuration? The options are A. All control plane services. B. Every application pod in the cluster. C. All cluster worker nodes exclusively. And D. The Kubernetes API server only.
To analyze this, consider the role of etcd within a Kubernetes architecture. It functions as the primary, consistent key-value store for the entire cluster state. Protecting this data is critical for maintaining overall cluster integrity. When evaluating this question, think about which specific part of the cluster architecture is responsible for interacting with the backing store, and why restricting direct network access is essential for a hardened environment.
In my view, the correct answer is option D, the Kubernetes API server only. etcd serves as the highly available key-value store that holds all the cluster's state data. Because this information is sensitive, architectural best practices dictate that the Kubernetes API server is the only component that should have direct network access to it. Other control plane components, like the scheduler or the controller manager, must interact with the cluster state solely through the API server, rather than bypassing it to query etcd directly. Giving worker nodes or application pods direct access would be a major security vulnerability, as they could potentially modify the entire cluster's metadata. Always remember that the API server acts as the primary gatekeeper for the entire cluster.